Welcome to this module where we'll walk through setting up QuickBooks Online for your home building business. I'll guide you through each step to ensure that your QBO is tailored to the specific needs of construction accounting. QuickBooks Online is a versatile accounting software that, when set up correctly, can be an invaluable tool for managing your construction business's finances. There are a few key reasons why you want to use QBO over other products. First up, it's widely used in the United States. Like it or not, QBO has the most market share of any small business accounting system in the US. Trust me, I have plenty of frustrations with QBO, and its marketing message doesn't line up with day-to-day use. It's marketed as super user-friendly and easy to learn, but there are so many nuances and really specific details that could potentially ruin your company if they're not used correctly. Don't worry, we will talk about those secrets unique to home builders. Next, we have integrations with other applications. QBO actually owns the domain apps.com, where you will find over 10,000 other apps that integrate with QBO in some version. However, it's worth noting that just because something advertises that it integrates with QBO doesn't mean it works the way you want. There are thousands of different ways to use the QBO API, so some things only integrate your customer or vendor database, while other apps integrate your products and services. Even our favorite home builder app, BuilderTrend, has obscure ways that do not sync with QBO even though it's advertised as a full integration. I'm specifically thinking about vendor credits. If you have a vendor who gives you a refund, you can't enter it directly in QBO. It has to be entered in BT as a negative bill, and hardly anyone tells you that. However, the BuilderTrend integration is still, by far, my favorite. Next, we have the fact that it's cloud-based. Unlike QuickBooks Desktop, which is difficult even to purchase these days, you can have multiple users in your QBO file working simultaneously. This makes remote work easier. Plus, you can invite your accountant to work in your QBO file, and they can grant access to their entire team without eating into the standard amount of licenses you're allowed with your subscription. Since it's cloud-based, it's easy to pull up when you're out in the field. As much as we would like to tell you that QBO is a dream come true, we want to be very transparent about its shortcomings. I still stand firmly behind using QBO, but we have to find a way to circumvent these limitations. First, we have the cost. It's a subscription service that's always increasing in cost at least every year. We used to roll it into our regular service plans here at Remote CPA, so it was one less expense our clients had, but the price was increasing enough to where we had to stop because we would frequently have to go back to our clients and explain why we had to increase our prices. Next, it's difficult to leave. You have to be on QBO Advanced, the most expensive version, in order to export your data. Moving on, we have ever-changing menus. Just like BuilderTrend, the parent company of QBO named Intuit is always rolling out new menus, new features, and testing them on a small population at a time. In your world, this probably won't matter too much, but since our team at Remote CPA is in and out of so many client files, it can be difficult for us to explain self-service to our clients when we don't know for sure what menus they see. Then, we have some obscure process of recording online owner invoices from BT using undeposited funds, which is a concept even accountants struggle with. Moving on to tedious data entry. If you use all the suggested screens when entering the various routine transactions for home builders, it will take forever and not even sync correctly with BT. However, BT suffers from this same tedious data entry approach. You could easily create an entire position at your company for someone to just sit in the office and enter data all day, and I see that as totally unacceptable and a waste of money. Instead, we have a few secrets such as Sasant and Excel Transaction Pro that allow for mass data uploads that cut the time requirement tremendously. However, these tools have to be used 100% correctly, or else you could easily create huge headaches such as duplicating your entire customer or vendor lists, adding unnecessary categories in your chart of accounts, and booking thousands of transactions to uncategorized expense. Yikes. Despite all of this, we still stand by QBO as the best accounting system for home builders, especially when paired with BuilderTrend. The benefits far outweigh the cost. Let's dive into an actual setup in the next module.